Hi YouTube. So completely no announcements, nothing. I just came on. Let me know if anybody's watching live. So I had a fun and fabulous day today. I got my hair done, spent the day with my best friend. We went out to lunch. We did a little bit of shopping. And so, of course, when I came back home, I couldn't get enough of her. So we FaceTimed and she's like, "You're feeling good? Like go live." I'm like, "No, I have to set up and then I have to do this." And she's like, "Just go live." And so here I am. Hi, just say hi. Let's see if she's gonna come on too. She told me she was coming on. So anyways, I wanted to come on and just say hey, but at the same time, I wanted to make this kind of a useful video. So the message of this video is going to be have fun, have more fun. And I had just posted a post in actually my private Facebook group, which is my High Value Babes Club. That's the paid Facebook group. And somebody asked in that group, what are some ways that you get into your feminine energy? How do you preserve your feminine energy? And so let me explain that a little bit. So my post in there had said that I truly believe that your fun, light, playful energy, your feminine energy is so rare these days, it's so precious. We all have it, but we all need to awaken it because our doing energy, our masculine energy can kind of take over, and we can get so focused on our goals and what we have to do, everything we have to do, that we forget to just be. And so some of the things that I do, I want to share with you guys. Ah, that's weird. I don't know why you didn't get the notification. So yeah, Facebook, it's weird. But good, I'm so glad. Did you hit the bell? If you guys have subscribed to me and you haven't hit the little bell icon, then you don't get notifications. Facebook changed that recently. So let me list, like, not in any particular order. This is not a planned video, so it's just kind of like just coming out of me naturally. I did not plan a list or anything. But these are things that I do to preserve my feminine energy because I know myself and I know that years of habit can take over, and then before you know it, I can be back into kind of overwhelm and doing masculine energy. So one is that I always make sure I get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Of course, life happens. Sometimes once in a while it can be that I didn't get enough sleep, but I always feel it the next day. And I know that I'm someone that really needs my sleep. So I try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and I plan accordingly. Another thing I do is make sure that I'm getting my water. This has magnesium in there. I make sure that I'm well hydrated. I do my green smoothies. I make sure I get my vitamins and minerals as much from food sources, but if not, then I make sure that I supplement with whatever I need. Another way is that I never work for more than 45 hours to an hour in one stretch. Even an hour is usually pushing it for me. I can feel a headache coming on around the 45-minute mark. And if I push beyond that, then I start getting like a major headache. So this doesn't mean that I never work more than 45 minutes to an hour in a day, but I just make sure I take breaks. So I'll do, maybe 45 minutes of working on something, and then take a little 15-20 minute break, and then come back and do it, and then I feel more rejuvenated and kind of rested. Another thing I do is I keep my focus and priorities more on having fun than on achieving things. So in my previous life, I was all about gotta work, gotta do this, gotta strive for this, goals, 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 and then a little bit of fun in there somewhere. Now it's all about fun, 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 and then a little bit of work in there somewhere. I think it's possible if you keep focused on the fact that life is supposed to be fun and pleasure and desires, and it's meant to be enjoyed. I always keep focus on the fact that end of life experience, like when I'm 90 and, hopefully if I, make it that far and I'm gonna be dying, like, am I gonna remember that I worked so much, or am I gonna remember having a full, rich life with friends and family? So I keep focus on that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Abundance. Thank you. If you guys are in Houston, you can actually have my hairstylist. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Oh my God, we have people here from the UK, from Karachi, from all over the world. Awesome. So glad that I didn't even announce this, but you guys were able to come on. So glad. Miss Malik is here. Cecilia is here. Yeah, you guys need to come down to Houston to get your hair done. Yeah, there you go. So Stephanie said, how can I overcome emotional eating? So emotions are, as I've talked about in several of my programs, I've given the science behind this. They're basically memorized by the body, right? So if your body has memorized that eating, it's pleasureful for your body, that's what your body continuously does and thinks of as a pleasure activity. That's the bad news. The good news is that you can retrain your body to feel different emotions and memorize different emotions. So what you're gonna have to do is retrain your body. Okay, if one place you can start is with my magnetic abundance training call. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Stephanie, you have access to that through the Babes Club. I think you're in my Babes Club. And if you're the same Stephanie, and you can watch that recording, and in there you will see how you can retrain your body to forget that memory and have another kind of emotional memory with whatever you want. Cecilia said, how do you balance finance and feminine energy? That's a really good question. So first, know that finance and feminine energy is just the association that you have personally assigned. Feminine energy doesn't necessarily have anything to do with finances. You don't have to spend money to be in feminine energy. In fact, if you think you have to spend money to be in feminine energy, you're probably in your masculine energy, because that's a strategy. It's like a way of buying feminine energy. Feminine energy is just your presence. It's your energy. You don't have to spend money to do any of that. Feminine energy is being really awake and present in your life, enjoying simple pleasures, sitting by the flowers, drinking water, having conversation, taking a bubble bath, lighting a candle, and enjoying a good book that you got from your library. It has very little to do with money. Having said that, though, if your finances are not in order, if you are in survival mode, you're going to have a very hard time being in your feminine energy. So if finances are not good for you, stop spending money and start investing and saving money, because that will ultimately help you relax and feel like your survival is taken care of, so that you can be more in your feminine energy naturally. That's how you balance it. Feminine energy has in fact, let me tell you something. So you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, that I usually have every season about 20 to 25 items in my capsule wardrobe. This spring summer season, I ended up having 10 items, because I was having so much fun being just light and playful in my feminine energy, that I never had time to go shopping. I knew I needed more clothes, because 10 items weren't really enough for my lifestyle, but I had so much other things going on that I was literally forgetting to shop. Finally, this weekend, my husband took me. He's like, let's go shopping. I kept repeating literally the same outfits over and over again. And we went shopping and finally bought some clothes. So if you're really truly doing it right and you're so immersed in your life and having so much fun, you actually forget to shop. Cecilia said, we're not in survival mode. We save 40% of our income, but saving 80% like you is goals. Wow, 40% is really, really, really amazing. That's amazing. And I think celebrate that and appreciate it, and then envision yourself saving 80%. Feel and ask yourself, how would 80% savings feel like to me, and live like you're already saving 80% and it's gonna happen. Wow, 40%, let me just say, that's really high. Irfan and I work with a lot of clients regarding finances, and that's really, really, really rare. So congratulations, that's really amazing. Oh my God. Okay, good question. So what's your favorite thing you've done this summer? Oh, so many things. I can't even pick one. Some of my top are planting my beautiful garden and nurturing that every single day and watching it grow. We've done a lot of different things. I would say the garden is really up there for me because I've wanted to do that for so long and I kept putting it off because I felt like I never had the time to invest in it. But yeah, I would say that's probably like my number one, which is strange because that like 2 years ago, like that wouldn't have been my number. Yeah, I'm different now. I've definitely changed. Okay, so someone said, my name is Denise. What do you do if addicted to technology and social media? Turn it all off. That's it. You just turn it off and put it away. Even someone like me whose entire business is built on social media, I limit my phone use to less than 2 hours a day. It wasn't easy. In fact, just before I got on this live chat a little while ago, after I got home from my best friend's house, my son, my 13-year-old, and I were just talking about this. He was like, I'm so shocked that you run your whole business and you use your phone less than 2 hours a day. But it's a conscious effort. It's not easy. When I see other people reaching for their phone, I naturally have the drive to reach for mine too. But you say no. Like right now, it's not phone time. Another thing I do is that after a certain time when my husband comes home, I turn off my phone, throw it in a drawer, and close the drawer. So out of sight, out of mind. Stephanie said, what are some ways to add more fun into life without spending too much money? Great question. So for me, okay, this is probably the number one I would say because I can be a complete hermit when it comes to books. Go to the library, get a bunch of books and read. Again, I know that's not everybody's thing, but like if I wasn't like married and had children, like I could see myself being like under a lockdown and just reading for the rest of my life because I enjoy it that much. So read, plant a garden. If you can't do that, then go and find one that's in your neighborhood or your park and go enjoy time there. Go to your local free swimming pool. Act like you're a tourist in your city and go around town. Take slow time, like enjoy, be present in everyday stuff. Take a book and go to a favorite cafe and order a coffee and sit and people watch and pretend to read your book. Like life is so fun. Just go have fun. Call a friend, FaceTime. Janan and I are we love FaceTiming, and sometimes we're like too lazy to get dressed and go out of the house, and we'll like have lunch together on FaceTime. So that's a good use of technology, I would say, where you're like, yay, we're having lunch together and we're like still in our PJs. Okay, let's see. So someone asked, in dating, if I tell a guy who is not committed to me yet how much I admire, respect, and adore him, is it masculine energy? It depends. I personally wouldn't, because it would make him feel like you're putting him on a pedestal, and the woman should always be the prize and she should be the one on the pedestal, not the man. As far as defining that, I don't think it's relevant. I would ask myself, why am I wanting to do this? Am I trying to get him to lead the relationship faster then? Am I trying to get him to say that back to me? Am I trying to get something out of it? If that's true, then yes, it's masculine energy. But why not show him that you admire him and respect him and adore him by being present and allowing him to do things for you and appreciating them versus having to verbalize it and like chase him with your energy. There is ways to show your appreciation and respect without saying anything. You can show that with your energy. All right, I just heard the garage door open, so my husband's home and we're gonna start working on our organic garden. That's the project for this evening, so I want to go and enjoy that. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Just to let you know, August 4th, the price goes up for the Babes Club for those of you guys that are not locked in. So if you are interested in that, go lock yourself into the Babes Club. The price will never change for you then. Both the lifetime and the monthly membership will be going up. The link is in the description box. I love you guys so much. Have fun. Bye.